What's up, everybody? This is John with People's Republic MTG. We had a little hiccup in the recording, but I am just starting the deck build of a Sealed of Dominaria. That's what's on Arena right now. I had the gems built up from some drafts and from some leftovers from the new player bundle. So the rares we opened were 2 Naban Dean of Iteration, a Joyra, a Josu Ves, a Squee, and an Urza's Ruinous Blast. So I'm just going through color by color now and doing some quick evaluations. In white, we have the playable but not great Benelash Honor Guard, a couple of dubs. We have Baird, which is not too bad, a Pegasus Courser, 3 Sergeant-at-Arms, and an Oven Sentry, also the Blast. In blue, we've got the Nabans, but we've got an Opt and double Artificer's Assistant. It likes historic stuff, just like Jorah. Vidalian Arcanist is okay, though it's, besides Naban, it's kind of our only wizard-centric blue card. Befuddle and the triple Homerid Explorer. Then we got Time of Ice and Coldwater Snapper, so he definitely wears a dub quite well. In black, thinking about building towards Josu Ves, we've got a Fungal Infection, a Vicious Offering, very nice. Knight of Malice would be best in a black-white deck. Caligo Skin Witch, play one of those Soul Salvages. Now we've got triple Eviscerate. That's going to make it tough to pass on black, I'll say that much. Especially with a Josu. We also see a Windgrace Acolyte and an Eldest Reborn. Whisper is also not too bad. In red, we got a Gitu Lava Runner. Neither of those other ones are exciting. An Orcish Vandal, a Run Amok. A Gitu Journey Mage is probably one of our only other wizard-centric cards. A Squee. A Fiery Intervention. Red looks pretty weak there. Green. Triple Arbor Armament is not exciting. Let's see. Elfheim Druid. Fungal Plots is good, but perhaps not great. Do like a Mammoth Spider. Song of Freyalise is great. Crescent Druid is fine. Gaia's Protector we'd rather not play. And we've got a sideboard card here. There's Jorah, there's Halar. Very good card, but red seems to be far from what we're doing. And none of the other multicolor legends. We do have Jousting Lances. A couple of those. An Aether Glider. Possibly playable. We got the old double Power Stone shard. Urza's Tome. Maybe. Juggernaut. Yeah. Can rock with that. Let's start off with our black. Can play a Fungal Infection, a Vicious Offering, 1 Soul Salvage, I think. I'm gonna hang on before I put the Vandal in. Play a Windgrace Acolyte. Josu, 1, 2, 3. Plus an Eldest Reborn. The thing about that package, though, is that it is low on creatures. Looks like I neglected to put the Caligo Skin Witch in there. That's certainly playable. If we were to go into white, we would definitely play the Knight of Malice. In fact, well, that's just playable, straight up, now that I think about it. Whisper I'm going to come back to. Cabal Evangel I'm going to come back to. Now, the question is white our second best color? Or would it behoove us to go down the blue route? The major pulls there are, gosh, it's tough to call Divination a pull. Really just Time of Ice and possibly the Snapper. Red has no real payoffs in my mind, just the fiery intervention. Green has this strong Saga. Mammoth Spider is not really a pull. I really do think that white is probably the best option. The Jousting Lance is looking okay, and that Aether Glider is looking okay. I think Juggernaut can go on ahead and get in the deck. It has survived the test of time. If we're going to go white, we can play the Memorial to Glory. Benelish Honor card. Right now we have Josu. Just Josu. But if we play Baird, the Oppen Sentry, Pegasus Courser, I think it's certainly better than the Cabal Evangel. I'll go ahead and put that in there. Gonna end up playing, we're at 33, at least 2 of these guys. Back to black. Considering a Paladin or a Whisper. I think one Jousting Lance would be okay. And I think actually the Aether Glider is going to be okay. Just a little extra evasion. Wears a Lance real well. Do we want to go with a dub? Let's take a look at the composition here. 12 and 8. Makes me lean away from a dub. What are our non-creature spells? A Vicious Offering for sure, a Fungal Infection for sure, a Jousting Lance, Soul Salvage, the Triple Eviscerate, and the Eldest Reborn. I don't know that we can afford a dub. I'd rather not go that low on creatures is the issue. So I think we'll be playing the Cabal Paladin. That's its name, right? Mm-hmm. Nailed it. Whisper. What makes good sacrifice fodder for Whisper? The soldiers. The Saproling. Created here. The Caligo Skimwitch if you cast it kicked. Or if you just play it as an early blocker and it gets outclassed. Possibly the Aether Glider if it outlives its uses. It does go straight to the battlefield. And Whisper can sacrifice herself. To bring back, I'm thinking, you know, something like Josu or Baird. Alternatively, there's the very replaceable Evangel. I have given up on Drudge Sentinel. There's the very meh Knight of New Benalia. There's a third Sergeant at Arms. How does the curve look? Heavy on 4-drops. Makes me hesitate to put the Whisper in. I still think, how many things trigger that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not that bad. I think A third Sergeant at Arms is not ideal, but it's doable. Take a look at artifacts again. It's Guardians of Koilos, but that's a little high on the mana cost. I fear I may end up playing a Cabal Evangel or a Knight of New Benalia. The question is, which one is better? I think that the Knight, thinking about things it looks bad against, would be Saproling tokens, especially fungal infection. Okay, look, if we're not playing dubs, then I don't want dub to be the card on my virtual deck box. Thank you. Aesthetics. Anyway, yeah, so Knight of New Benalia, I am less into. I think I would prefer the extra medium Cabal Evangel here. 15-8 is our breakdown. Heavier on black by a fair margin. It has us at effectively 9-8. I think this is actually more of a 10-7. I just don't think we've got the non-creature slots to play that. I played that too many times in paper to very poor results. It locking up 3 of your lands effectively a turn, even if it's preventing damage from getting through, it's just so inefficient. We've got some good things to sacrifice to Whisper, but just considering our curve, I guess one other thing I should look at is Cabal Paladin versus Whisper. I think I'm more interested in the stats. I just don't think there's so many things we don't have, aside from really Josu. We don't have a bomb to get back with Whisper. And we're not that heavy on creatures. Yeah, the Sergeant at Arms is going to make a lot of soldiers, but I figure we're going to be casting him at 3 a fair amount. I'm leaning towards this being the final. I can't justify any of the others, I don't think. Not a dub, not a Whisper. Certainly not a Drudge Sentinel. I don't think we need a second Soul Salvage. And I do think that, while not good, the Evangel is better than the Knight. Yeah, we don't have enough artifacts to make that worth it. I think this is fine. Let's give it a try. Hop on in. Very interesting Group of rares there with 2 Nabons. I guess Nehumara is the other... I think I got her name right. Is the other wizard legend. Wow. Huh. Can we afford to not affect the board until turn 4? Dominaria was not known to be super fast. I just don't know about not affecting the board until turn 4. I'm nervous that's how this hand would go. I think I'm gonna have to send that one back. Well, this isn't a lot better. We're gonna need to hit a land. Gonna need to hit a black source specifically. Oof. Man, this is not looking great. Huh. I think I'm actually going to keep that on top. We're going to need to let that Sergeant of Arms soak up any attacks they're doing. We have a Stronghold Confessor. Alright. Well, we can't be blocking him. We got a black-white deck over there, looks like. Whew! Bailed out there. Play our Sergeant. Looked like there was a pause there. They may have a Vicious Offering themselves. I don't know why they didn't attack there. Possibly they want to... block and use a Vicious Offering? I'm not sure. Could have a fungal infection as well. I think I'm fine to play a Cabal Paladin here. Now I would assume they'd like to snap off a Vicious Offering if they do have it. Valid Omnivore. Okay, it does cost mana to activate. That's good to know. We'll play a Swamp. I'm not sure if I want to just eviscerate the Omnivore now and try to press it, or play a Jousting... I think playing a Jousting Lance and equipping it might be better. Yeah, I like that fine. Now if there's a removal spell, I betcha they want to get that Sergeant of Arms. Well, let's head to combat. Let's attack again with the Sergeant. I anticipated that trick. Now do we... I think that makes sense. We can remove the Thallid Omnivore and then equip the lance again. So what we'll do is we'll sacrifice the Sergeant at Arms. Oh no. Sorry. Let's try that again. Cast with Kicker. Target a creature. Sacrifice a creature. There we go. Alright. Now, let's equip up that lance, and hopefully the paladin can start going to town. Though he's still very vulnerable. That 2 toughness. Okay. Let's get... You know what? In case I'm about to see an attack... Well, I've already gone to combat. What I should have done is cast one of the artifacts first, so I could ensure that I got my 2 damage. Now I will simply play the Juggernaut. And not make the X-Men joke. Because it's a little overdone. Huh. A blue. That's a good blocker, but I can eviscerate it, thankfully. Alright. Let's go ahead and knock it off and put this one away, hopefully. Got it. Alright. Good deal. 1 win in. Alright. Wasn't actually sure if this was best of 1 or not, but I suppose that makes sense. Otherwise this event would go on for quite some time. This looks fun. Gotta love it when a good thing comes together. Now we can hope for another white source by the time turn 4 rolls around so that we can cast Baird on time. Alright, suppose we'll play that Plains. Oh, that's a Plains of their own and a Tragic Poet. I tragically forgot that that existed. I think I'll play the Benelish Honor Guard. Maybe they have some sagas they want to get back? Maybe they have like a history? Huh? We got another black-white opponent. A history of Benalia. Maybe an Eldest Reborn. Phyrexian Scriptures. I'm never blocking this. It's a fungal infection all day. So we may be attacking... Well, yeah, it probably is a fungal infection. Well, it's not the second white source yet. If they're going to get the Honor Guard, that's okay. I mean, yeah, we can only play around it so much. Let's play the Cabal Evangel. Danitha, huh? That is an excellent card right there. She does have native lifelink. Gosh. I think I'd rather... Okay. So we're 2 mana off kicking that. I would rather have the Sergeant at Arms now. Nope, I'm not going to be attacking. Well, any equipment or enchantment on Danitha is gonna be a beating. There's a kicked Stronghold Confessor. I think I'll just play the Jousting Lance. Or, excuse me, the Sentry. That was actually what I meant to cast. Nope. So, if the Confessor... Ooh, falling behind here. Do I want to get the Confessor off the board? I think I am okay trading either of these for the Confessor. So I'll let that happen. Hopefully they don't... Okay. Still stuck on the 4. Well, I don't think I want to be blocking with the Offense Sentry, so I think I'll go ahead and attack with it. And I think I'm just gonna cast another unkicked Sergeant at Arms to try to keep Danitha and the 2/2s at bay. Well then. And they got a... Is that what I think? Oh, it's a Teshar. Well, that's also not good. My, if only we'd Caligo Skin Witched that out of their hand earlier. That is too bad. Oh, we can... I don't see any reason to play the Juggernaut. Well, let's think about this. Playing the Juggernaut... We're going to take 6 off that. Do they have good blocks on the Juggernaut? You know, that might be the best. The Jousting Lance is just... It's not going to allow me to trade with the Demon Lord. And it doesn't look good on defense. So that lets them get stuff back. And that gets pumped each time they cast a historic spell. I'm gonna say no blocks here. Courser's interesting. But we're gonna have to attack with the Juggernaut before the Courser can ever pick it up into the sky. So I guess we'll go to combat, attack there, and I think there. See how they line up blocks on the Juggernaut. I don't think you want to put Danitha in harm's way like that. Both nights, one night? Both nights, one night? Got it. Poet and... Huh? No? Chikorino? So they have no mana up, so they're just going to lose Danitha. Wait, what just happened there? So why... Okay. Alright, I'll come back to that. I gotta figure that out. Why did... Oh, they both had first strike. Oh, well. Yeah, that'll do it. I guess we just play the Pegasus Courser now. Yeah, duh. So it never got to deal its damage at all. Whoops. Does he have trample too? Yeah, he does. I think I'll just go down to 7. Just pray to draw Eviscerate here. It's not an Eviscerate, which is too bad. I suppose we can play Baird now. We have a couple of chump blockers for the Demon Lord. Am I ready to chump with Pegasus Courser, I think? So I can attack and trade off with Tashar. With the Sentry. Probably. Unless they have a combat trick. I don't think we want to attack. So yeah, I think we are... We could well be dead. How many attackers do they have? 8 to our 5 blockers. Okay, this is over. So it does me no good to even double block the Demon Lord. I can... I'm assuming they have a combat trick if they want to attack like this. Okay, so the Serra Disciple is getting in. They're gonna float mana? What was that tapping thing going on there? Okay, I guess I'll block there. So I'll take 4 off that. I'll block there. Wait. It actually... It might make more sense, because I'm just going to lose the Sentry. Now I'm going to take 5. They floated all that mana. I don't know exactly what's going on there. I mean, we might as well just triple. I'm really not sure why they tapped all their lands. Oh, we still took... Huh. I guess I did my math wrong. We took 5, and then 2 from... Man, I don't know. I got mixed up a couple times in that game. My apologies, but I guess... What happened there? Because I blocked the 2 power... Maybe I missed an attacker. This looks okay. Yeah. Let's draw another land. We'll definitely go 2 into 3. And possibly we can hang on to that, depending on what we draw. This one. Got a mountain. Play a Plains, play a Cabal Evangel. Another Forest from the opponent, and a Skittering Surveyor, good old Skitters. Skits McGee. Cool. So they are on 3 colors, it looks like. I'll swap, and we'll attack with the Evangel. I might just want to prevent the 2 damage here. Or they might value their little construct pal. They don't value him. They do value him. They're sending mixed messages. Be truthful with Skits McGee. Halar. Let's see. Whenever you cast a spell, if that spell was kicked, put a +1/+1 counter on Halar. I am not ready to fire off the Eviscerate there. I think I would prefer to attack and give the Evangel flying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So let's see if they've got something big kicked here. It's gonna make Halar larger. They have a Pegasus Courser of their own that resolves. They have an Elfheim Druid. It's fine as well. I'm expecting some big kicked threats pretty soon. Both coming in. I will pass to blockers, and I will pass to damage. Now, do we want to Vicious Offering that Elfheim Druid to try to keep their mana in check? Or do we want to save it? Because Sergeant at Arms pretty soon will let that turn on to a -5/-5. I think I'm going to save it. I think Josu unkicked is mighty fine. But do we want to go to combat here? I assume their Courser is going to pick up Halar. But we are safe to attack into them now. This is 6, right? Yeah, 6 to cast kicked. I'm not positive. The thing is that the Evangel isn't going to do anything blocking-wise, I don't think. Let's go to combat. 2 attackers. I'm just going to say no attacks. Let's just play Josu. He looks like he's capable of speaking and not just squelching, you know. The Mending of Dominaria. Top 2 into your yard. Let me read this whole thing. Okay, does that twice. Return all land cards from graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Huh. Okay. Fungal plots. Alright. But it's got to be a creature card. Okay. Halar as well. That's what I thought. I'll just block the Courser. Like so. I do take 3. Now they have no blocker for Josu. In fact, I think we can attack with everyone. Give that flying. Okay, that takes them to 8. Now we can cast Sergeant at Arms with Kicker. Okay. So if Halar gets bigger, which I gotta think that there's a kicker spell coming. So they had a Croson Druid. And a Tiana. Okay, so they got to put that back into their hand, and now they're going to gain 10. Yuck. Okay, so now is probably the time to off Halar, I would say. And I think I want to do that while they are tapped out, casting it with kicker. I'm learning from my mistakes now, I promise. Okay. So not even a triple block on Josu can get them through. Can kill him. So I would rather just attack with Josu on the ground. Now he can only take out like one of their guys. No. You. Actually, I can leave that back. You and you. And Pegasus Corsair can pick up Evangel. Didn't want to block at all. I'll play an Acer Glider then. Okay, so they got some lands back. Guy's Protector is in their hand, plus 2 other cards. Okay. So he's kind of scary in the air, I'll say that much. And Acer Glider won't be doing any blocking today. Gitu Chronicler. Not kicked. Sarah Disciple. Good to know. I might, having 2 in hand now, I might eviscerate the Gaia's Protector. Now I will attack with Pegasus Corsair, Josu, yeah, I think just those 2. I mean, the Acer Glider, what we can hope is that they end up double blocking here and then it can get in a couple points of damage. Okay, they're off it. Fair enough. Yeah, the Merfolk card that I don't want. Nah, I'll take any fish. Fish. I don't even really like Finding Nemo, but yeah, I'll quote it now. Fish are friends, not food. This is not keepable. Not with no creatures. Sorry. No, God. No, not keep. John learning to click the buttons that he intends to click. Soul Salvage. I don't think I'm interested in that right now. It's not going to do anything for a very long time. Well, Eviscerate's a good card. Darkness. It does have 3 toughness, it's annoying. Play a Benalish Honor Guard. Three colors. Grixis. Could be more of a blue-red wizards, splashing black, or it could be anything. Who knows? I think I'll just play the Courser. I'm not gonna risk them having like a fungal infection for the Binlish Honor Guard on the block. I have Syncopate. Okay, fair. No, they're gonna block. I don't think I'm gonna get a free 2 points of damage, especially once all my mana's already spent. Opponent is on the wait and see plan, seems like. I'll play a Jousting Lance, I guess. I'm still not on the attacking plan here, myself. I just think the risk of just running into a fungal infection, wow. It's just not worth it. We really could use another creature. They could have a Vicious Offering here. No? Alright, at this point, not having any other action. That is surprising. Very surprising. I assume they gotta have some action here. It's gonna be a Gitu Chronicler kicked to get back a Syncopate. So we know they're gonna have that. And we can attempt to play around it, that's fine. Would you like to attack with the Arcanist? No. Makes sense to me. Play a Swamp. I think it's fine to attack. Still not interested in blocking. Fair enough. Get another Swamp for the opponent. Academy Drake kicked, I'm thinking. Yep. I'll be eviscerating that shortly. I'm just fine taking 2. I think I would rather eviscerate the Academy Drake at this point. And next turn I can Sergeant at Arms. Just gotta watch out for the Syncopate on the Sergeant. The Deep Freeze. Well, that stinks. But it is a 2/4 defender. So that means nothing. Yep. Okay. So they do not have the blue to Syncopate. So we are clear for a Sergeant at Arms. Which is what I think I will do. And I am done after that. Cold Water Snapper. That resolves. Huh. Alright, what are we going to do about that? We need to take to the skies, I think. And we're going to need a way to do that. Huh. Well, I can chump block for days. think I'll just equip him. And I think that's about all we can do. I really don't want 1,000,000 for one us. When Cold Water Snapper comes in. Especially if it's gonna take... Okay. Okay, they're not gonna attack with the Snapper, that's fine. Juggernaut looks okay against the Snapper, I guess. They've got Syncopate right now. And they can cast it for 1,000,000,000. Do I want to have them burn that? I don't think so. Oh, Juggernaut. I'll just sit tight. Sanger, Pure Blood. So now they're on Syncopate for 2. Do I want to go ahead and Vicious Offering? I think that's wise. Okay, we're going to cast with Kicker. We're going to target. And we are going to sacrifice a soldier, I think. Okay, my turn. Okay, so Syncopate is still in hand, but it's only up for 2, so I think we're safe to land the Juggernaut. So, realistically, it's probably just going to trade with the Cold Water Snapper. But that is okay. Because I don't really have another way to get around that. The whole hexproof thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and head into combat with just the Juggernaut. They could chump with an Arcanist or a Chronicler. They could block with both, and I would still take one down. I'm okay with any of these permutations. They're okay going to 3. Fine by me. So they're gonna start chumping the... they're just off it. That's okay too, opponent. That is fine by me. Another 50. Another 50. Okay. I don't think the deck is anything outrageous, but I think that that opponent flooded, for one thing. But I don't know about this 3-color Grixis. This is not bad. Not bad at all. And there's our land. Okay, I'll play a Swamp, and I'm gonna run the Benelish Honor card out first. Pegasus Courser on the other side of the table, folks. I am interested in playing a Knight of Malice. Sure. There's nothing with haste and white-black, so... yeah, I realistically could have had fungal infection there, so... Deathbloom valid. So, am I gonna be attacking with Knight of Malice here? See, that's an interesting question. Because they could double block, and I could only kill one. No, yes, could only kill one. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to play Baird. Get used to the taxes, folks. Now am I interested in attacking with the Benelish Honor Guard now that I have a legendary permanent? Because it could take down the Courser. I think they probably just trade with the Deathbloom Thallid here. So I'm going to say no attacks. Is this just not a particularly profitable attack for us? They'll get their Saproling and have another body to... That was aggressive. Pay my toll, please. Thank you. You may now attack me for 4. So, let's do a combat. Could have a Vicious Offering for one of my 2s. Oh, I got a Gideon's Reproach. Gideon just slugging him in the face. Play the Jousting Lance, I guess. Yep. Another 3-color opponent here. Cloud Reader Sphinx will be eviscerated soon. Still interested in attacking, huh? Fine by me. I think I'd just like to go ahead and eviscerate that. And I will attack with my guys. So we're currently winning this race, though not by a wide margin. Divination, I see. Playing an island there. Still got mana to cast stuff. Blink of an eye. Fair enough. So I think I will Eldest Reborn next turn. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Right, or should I play 2 spells? I could play Knight of Malice and equip the Benelish Honor Guard. I like Eldest Reborn better to take one of their attackers off the board. Preferably the Courser, but we'll see. Okay. Am I interested in trading 2 points of damage? Okay. Will they just pick up the Saproling next turn? In all likelihood, yeah. They could have a Vicious Offering. They could have a Fungal Infection here. I'm gonna say no attacks. I just don't think trading that for a fungal infection is how... I'm not sure. Academy Journey Mage. Okay. So that's getting bounced. So I will get their last card, which was an Eldest Reborn itself. I would love to be able to play two things, and I can. I can play a Sergeant at Arms and a Knight of Malice. Which is good. We may have wanted to kill the Pegasus Courser, though. Well, now we have to. I think it's best to kill the Courser with our Eviscerate now. Oh, I can get their Sphinx. I think that sounds good to me. Put that on the bottom, and the fungal infection can stay. Now I will be eviscerating the Pegasus Courser. And will I be attacking? I think it's fine to attack with Knight of Malice here. Fair enough. And now they're down to just the Journey Mage. This is no longer the case. They got a big fellow over there. Okay. So, let's attack with the Cloud Raider Sphinx. And whatever we do, we just want to hold up fungal infection to block the Death Toucher. So I think I'll just play Cabal Paladin. Stronghold Confessor kicked. Solves. So we could double block, but I think so we could double block with the Cabal Paladin and the Sergeant at Arms. And get that thing off the board. I think that's reasonable. Because we got a billion other creatures we can play at this point. It's a Juggernaut. Let us go to Combat Zone. And let's get an unkicked Sergeant at Arms down, as well as the Benelish Honor Guard. Okay, so we can Gilded Lotus. I think we got him, boys and girls. Yeah, they're dead either way. Got there. Eldest Reborn. Woo-wee! Blanchwood on. Alright. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah, having these eviscerates is just a wealth of riches. An embarrassment of wealth. Plenty of stabby. I don't think we can keep this. I'll mulligan that away. This is not particularly good. This is a rough keep. I think I'm gonna have to bottom that. Opponent is feeling impulsive. They're looking at their library and they're getting a forced. We're drawing lots and lots of planes in the meantime. Yeah, no thank you, right. We are needing a swamp. We're needing a swamp plus other things. Icy Manipulator is bad news. Real bad news. Just play the courser. Ay. So remember to play our land for the turn and beg for a swamp. You got me on my knees, Arena. I'll take 3. Jesus! That was a long burp from that gentleman. He's had a lot of beverages today, apparently. No trample. That's nice. So, like, are they realistically blocking is the question. I don't think so. I think I'll chump with the Sergeant at Arms there. So we might as well get in 3. And take 3 off the Spider again. Oh, well, they can tap down the blocker. But they didn't. Oh, need a swamp. He has been engorged. We'll play our Baird, but we won't be doing any attacking. Alright, still no trample here. Just got some big, burly boys. Or ladies. Or, I don't know. It could be anything. It can be whatever they want to be. What is with these opponents tapping lands like this? Maybe I'm the one who's confused. Okay. I mean, we're not gonna live. Oh, they're tapping for Baird. Duh! I bet that's what happened the first time. We'll take, sir. Hell of a combo there. Why didn't you use it? We got a swamp, but that is too late. We can eviscerate here. And not stay alive, because... No, we can stay alive. So they don't have lethal on board. But it's quite close. Yep. Oh, we can eviscerate one more time. And wombo combo. So, they can tap down 2 things. We are quite dead. We'll just eviscerate it. But we're dead. Bingo bango. There's loss number 2. Figured it was coming. Flew too close to the sun. Alright. Can we get one more W out of this? Perhaps. Perhaps. It's another awkward one where we don't know if we're going to affect the board until turn 4. And even then we need a land. I think our long game might be strong enough. We may well get punished for that. Oh, we still don't have a second white for Baird. She's bad. We now have a second white for Baird. And they had no turn 2 play. So we're clinging. Black-red. Valduc. Create a Trompler. A Tromple. We're going to be taking 3. Hopefully we can eviscerate him if they go to put something on him. Okay, they didn't have anything else. I'll play Baird, I think. Got some instant speed action, it looks like. Over there. Three colors again. And this, an odd combination. Shivan Fire kicked. That is fair enough. Valduc getting in a lot of damage right now. Guess I'll just play an Oven Sentry. I certainly am not interested in blocking now, with that being the last creature here. We're gonna need to draw some action ourselves. Oh yeah, we're gonna be eviscerating that guy. We're taking 8. No blocks. That don't look good. Help me, Tom Cruise. Okay. They could have a Skizzik. But I'd rather attack than be a chicken. They're far from fight with fire territory. They have a Tiana. I think I'll eviscerate that as well. We're all in. Seal away. And now we're all out. Danatha. Well, this went south. I don't know that we should have eviscerated quite so quickly. Let's soul salvage. bear it is all we can get. And we'll be happy about it. How big is that gonna be? Gargantuan. And we're in auto chump block mode. Realistically, we had to probably eviscerate Tiana that turn too, though. Buys me some time. We just have to draw a removal spell to have any chance here. Claw Paladin. Their life total continues to go through the roof. We're out of this one, guys. Slow, inevitable demise. Got one more turn, but both of our creatures are going to be dying. And their life total is a casual 41. They got it. Nuked. Well, that's too late, but we'll cast it. Crunch. Fair enough. I'll take 4 wins out of a sealed. That sounds fine. 1,400 gems? That's not so bad. We're only down 600 on the whole transaction. I don't mind it. Let's crack them for you heathens. All I really want is some of the dual lands at this point. Not because I've got everything else, but just because that's what's most attractive to me. Wizard's Retort is good. Heck yeah! I'll take that. Cool beans. Good old Wrath Compassion. Ariel. Sweet. Could have used that in the deck. So inspired right now. Inspired to crack that baby open. Sweet. More wild cards. Claudrita. Ooh. Cool. Probably pretty spicy in a singleton event down the road. Cool. Neat. Alright, not bad. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I don't know what they're doing with this Omniscience draft. I looked at it. It doesn't look like my cup of tea. Might be doing another one of these then with my remaining gems later this weekend. I was going to do some more Rick's draft, and I think it'll be coming back after this Omniscience draft thing, but not for too much longer. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Check out peoplesrepublicmtg.com. I am the editor of the blog there, and that is the best play group in Atlanta. If you are an Atlanta local and interested, feel free to give me a holler on Twitter at DIRTYCURDY27 at DirtyCurdy27. Anyway, thanks one more time, and I will catch you guys next time.